So my name is Sanath Gholap. I have completed my bachelor in computer science from University of Mumbai, and right now I'm pursuing my master's degree in computer science at Pace University, New York. Well, the first thing why I choose to study abroad is the top education quality. We all know that UK, US, and Australia, like these countries have, they all have extremely highly regarded education systems, and the huge percentage of the world's highest ranking universities are in these countries. So that's why I chose to study abroad. And studying abroad, apart from your home, is a new challenge. So I like to take challenges, and that's why I chose to study abroad. Well, I shortlisted universities based on my profile, because in my case, as I completed my bachelor's in, I have completed the BSc course, not the engineering. So I have to search for the universities which accepts 10 plus 5 education system. Well, in the case of engineering, you have 10 plus 6 years of education. So that was tough situation for me, because most of the colleges in USA, they accept 16 years of education. So I shortlisted couple of universities. I gave my GRE and English proficiency test, and yeah, that was it. I came to know about Grad Dreams from some of my friends and family friends, and I read online reviews, and I have watched testimonials about other students, and yeah, it felt quite really well. So that's why
Okay.
I decided to go with Grad Dreams. Uh, well, first you have, as I said, you have to shortlist university based on your profile, your CGPA, your GRE score, your IELTS or TOEFL score, and then you have to gather all important documents from your college, like your transcripts, your degree certificate, and you have to attest all these documents from the university. And yeah, from start, I already decided that I wanted to go to USA. So and I kept Ireland as a backup option. If anything goes wrong, then I have a backup country and backup course. So that's why. And personally, I wanted to pursue masters in computer science because of the software development roles. And now I'm currently chose some electives that are related to that type of role. So that's why. My advisor at the Grad Dream was Mayuri Patil, and she helped me a lot during this process, because I was new to all of these things. My parents, we actually knew nothing about all these steps, but Mayuri explained us in all the detail about these steps, and basically she took care of everything, from starting filling out the applications for the colleges, to the GRE and TOEFL guidance. So that's how Gradin supported me. Well, that's the most unique experience I have had, because couple of my friends were applying for the same university. I had a talk with them, and they were all hyped about the visa interview. And I joined some Facebook group and read the visa interview experiences. So I was a bit worried, what's going to happen in the interview. But I told Mayuri ma'am regarding this, and she told me, don't read anything about visa interviews. Don't even look at the Facebook. Like if anyone posts some interviews, just ignore it. And that was like surprising for me. And she told me that your visa interview mock test, uh, like we they will conduct my visa interview mock test just one day before my actual interview. So I was worried. I told my elder sister कि like अभी क्या करना है, मुझे बहुत टेंशन आ रहा है इसका. But then finally at the mock interview, uh, it went quite well. Like the man explained all these things, simple tricks and tips regarding the interview. And my actually interview at the next day, it went quite really well. It like the VO asked me only two questions, and that was it.
Okay.
So that was
Okay.
very satisfying. And plus,
Okay.
I want to tell you that like the concept is correct. Like if you memorize of it's no there is no point memorizing all this visa officer questions and all that stuff, because it's no point. If you forget something at the last moment, you will get tensed, and that will affect on your decision. So it's better if you revise all the things a day before. Well, the in-person university experience, I had it a little because I have attended the university for like month and a half. So, and because of the COVID, like the university shifted to the online curriculum, so that's why the experience was quite little, but it was worthy. Like in the month and a half, I attended various college university seminars. I have joined various clubs like International Students Club, Artificial Intelligence Club, and I learned something new from this type of things. Like you came to know about different environment, different culture, the culture of the United States. Plus, in my university, they have dedicated dedicated career service. So I have approached them. I have completed all their seminars like resume building, LinkedIn profile building, interview skills, and all that. And I also got featured on their Instagram page for completing all these seminars. And the career service, they are very helpful in like internship findings and all that. So it was
Okay.
quite good. So far, so good. Well, coming to the US is like stepping out of your comfort zone. No one is here. No one is here with you actually. Your parents, your friends, and like for the first 2 months, it went really tough for me. But now I'm settled down. Like in USA as a student, you have to cook on your own. You have to manage your expenses. As USA is the most expensive country as compared to India, so like you have to track all of your spending, and that was a bit challenging because in my home country, I did nothing like cooking your own food, managing your expenses. But now I'm learning slowly, slowly. So that's how uh, living in the different country or studying abroad helps in your personal development also. Well, the first challenge I came across was finding accommodation because I received the university's acceptance quite late. So naturally, my visa interview it was scheduled in last week of December, and I have to come to the USA by the end of the January. So it was tough for me to find accommodation in such short period of time. Uh, so for like first 5 or 10 days, I lived in a temporary accommodation. But in those, but in that period, I have to find some permanent accommodation. So that was quite tough. But everywhere you find helpful people. There are Indians over here, so they help me a lot regarding finding accommodation. And the second challenge I face is to cope up with the time zone. So like that's the most important. And the weather. So weather in USA is unpredictable. Like right now it's summer, but yesterday there was a thunderstorm at night, so you can't predict anything about the weather. So you have to cope up with all those things. Well, because of the COVID-19, like let's see, we can see in future, like if university reopens and students can come to the university. Uh, so I would suggest them that read specifically your curriculum, like which courses you want to take, which subjects you are going to take, because in universities in USA, they have a lot of diversity in their subjects. They have a lot of electives. Like in my university, there are artificial intelligence electives, cybersecurity elective, data science elective. So there are much more. So you have to select on which path you want to go. Well, if you're referring to the on-campus opportunities, then there are plenty of it. Uh, but because my campus is in downtown Manhattan, we don't have a dedicated like campus area. It's like one building in Manhattan is of CS department, other one is of business school. So that's the thing. So the on-campus opportunities are quite less. But Pace University has a campus on Uptown New York also in the Westchester. So they have like pretty much campus opportunities. And most of my friends they work in an on-campus job. So they travel to Uptown and they do their job. And I also received two interview calls from the like computer resource department and from the Sadamba School of Computer Science. That's the Pace University's like CS college. So, but because of the COVID, I couldn't attend the interviews. So that
Okay.
uh, well, uh, they most of the universities they are offering virtual classes. Like you can attend them from your home country, but in my opinion, that doesn't make sense. If you want to study foreign education, you have to be here. You have to experience things in here. You have to learn about the country. You have to learn about different culture. So things also matter. So like if you want to come to US for education, just don't take any virtual online classes. Come here, study here, experience new things, meet new people.